Clary catches the biggest bass.
Go to Subway, we come back. I see rods sticking on the back of Alex Blackpack that are like saltwater rods. And I'm like, hold up, wait a second. So he has this whole collection of things. Then I have a similar collection. They didn't give me any rods, they just gave me crap. So we're gonna leave it here because go straight for like either it's stolen, it's like covered in drugs or something like that. Dude, this lens is crazy. This is my least favorite part about fishing. Putting line through guys, it just feels like it takes forever.
I have one of them guide things. You ever see that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it says like a, imagine a drop shot, like line. You know how you can pinch the line in a drop shot way?
Yeah, I don't fish drop shots.
Okay, so like a drop shot weight has like essentially like a little thing you like just pinch the line in. That's how you keep the weight on the line.
Yeah.
Well, they have one of those on this thing, and you like take it and like just run it up your rod, and you put all the line through your guide. That's pretty cool.
Huh? And that takes what?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like if I can catch them on a chatterbait,
yeah,
or like a crankbait on the bottom, I'd much rather do that than sit there and rig up a drop shot and like I can tie one and all that, but it's just not. It's not what I'd like to do. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm telling you. You still have to fish for them, and like where they're gonna pop up at, it's a mystery every day. But like they're here, yeah.
They're here. Where are they at?
Like
here. That's one way you know fall's coming out there.
Yep. Yeah, there's geese galore out here, dude. I know you saw the poop on the ground.
Man, that's a bite, dude. I went to reel that thing. He goes,
Yeah.
Like.
Dude, that's one thing about them out here is like, yeah.
I bet they'd eat a buzzbait.
Oh yeah. The biggest fish I've ever hooked out here was right there beside that dock on a buzzbait, black buzzbait. It's an Alabama special.
Yeah, honey. Yeah, probably.
There it
Got
is.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, dude.
Came off.
Start.
That was so weird because the blade was still on. I've never had a bite like that before. Because I could still feel the blade, but like the spinner, it was like the spinnerbait wasn't keeping up with the blade. Or the
I fish had that thing. I could tell by the way it was coming at the boat.
Yeah. But I didn't catch on to it quick enough. All right, guys. We got Alex with the still.
Trying to be.
Yeah, trying to be. We got pond number 2, so I just had to go for a little swim to retrieve the boat. No big deal. If you want to see that, it'll be on Alex's channel. Yeah, it was fun. It was a moment. It was a moment. I didn't know I could swim that like how I did, you know. I was kind of scared. I was like, if I drown, I guess Alex is here to save me. But Alex claims that I need to be in Baywatch.
That was Baywatch move.
Yeah.
When you hit the water, all I saw was arms and legs flailing. Next thing I know, boat saved.
See, we very well could have just hooked it, but in my mind, like the boat's about to sail away and it's going to sail to some Somalian pirates, and they're going to take it and they're going to be like, I'm the captain of this ship, and you know, I've only had this boat for a few months. I don't think so, Mr. Somalian pirate. McLovin.
From the movie, what, Superbad?
I've never seen it.
You never seen Superbad?
No.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I grew up in a black household. I don't think Superbad was on our
That wasn't on
movie
your,
list.
agenda
Yeah.
of watching stuff. That hurts my heart that there ain't a fish right there once I eat this off.
Yeah, that's one of those spots that always lets me down. I'm good at just being consistent today. Shit.
Dude, if we'd have got every bite at that other pond,
Oh, yeah, we'd be sitting pretty good right now.
I think we'd be just having a completely different discussion right now.
Yeah. I mean, you had 3 or 4 good ones. I had a couple questionable ones. But, I mean, that's fishing though.
It's like caught fishing, not catching.
But I know that wacky one. Ooh, it's not a fish. You get my hopes up like that. That wacky worm in the back of this pond will probably do pretty decent. All this back here, don't even get your hopes up. It looks so good.
Ain't nothing right
I've
here.
caught 1 3-pounder in January right over here. That's it. I always just come try it. We have Mr. Alex Rudd here. We just ran into Subway to get some food. Me and Alex, hold up, backstory on me and Alex. Me and Alex met officially at ICAST. We've been bonding. We've been hanging out. You know, just doing things.
Bonding.
We're great. I think might be brothers, like somewhere down the line, really far down the line. We might be related. But we go to Subway. We're in a place in Alabama. We go to Subway. We come back, and I see rods sticking on the back of Alex Black Pack that are like saltwater rods. And I'm like, hold up, wait a second. So he has this whole collection of things. Then I have a similar collection. They didn't give me any rods. They just gave me like a whole bunch of crap. So we're gonna leave it here because we go straight for like either it's stolen, it's like covered in drugs or something like that. So we're about to go fishing. We fished a little bit this morning. Alex caught a few. I didn't have that good of luck, but we're trying to put Alex on fish. We're trying to give him a complete, total Alabama experience. So we're working on it.
Get there. We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. We're on the way to go fish a pond now, so I'm gonna shut up because I know Alex is dying to fish. I'm dying to put Alex on some fish, so hopefully we can figure it out.
And we're all just, you know, theoretically dying.
Yep.
From the time you're born, you're on the path to death.
You're always slowly
morbid.
dying.
Yeah. There you go.
So we're slowly dying. But yeah, we're gonna go catch some bass, try to figure out a nice place to go catch them at. Let's see what we can do. Whoa.
The general's bigger than he is.
Oh, that's a big one.
I mean, Dad, Jim, son. That right there is what I call an Alabama stud.
Yep. Hey, don't make fun of our fish. We're trying. Alright guys, we fished the kind of natural colored flute worm. We didn't have any luck, but we switched over to the black and blue. We've caught a lot of fish on this color right here, so we're gonna try this one a little bit, flip it up against some of these trees and work it out away from some of the trees and see if we can find some big mouth bass. But today we have not landed a single fish. At the end of the day, when we do our end of the day recap, if we don't catch crap today, we're gonna blame Alex. I haven't told him that yet, but he's straight up getting all the blame for our struggles and shortcomings. So let's see. I feel like this black and blue one's probably gonna do it for us. Like a cricket, cicada?
Cicada bug?
Yeah.
Dude,
Nope.
I caught some big ones on it.
The one with like the little wings that fall off?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm feeling like taps, and then you go back and it's not there. I was thinking we stay out here until 4 just to get as much, like if it might die down a little bit, it might get better. But I know this next one we go to is never fish, so like it should be the best one of the day. Well, here we go. Oh wow. All right, we can't lose this jig, whatever we do. We've been out here for an hour. These are our first like 2 real signs of fish. We've had some little nibbles and whatnot on that flute worm, but after seeing the size of those 2 that we just almost hooked up on, I'm pretty convinced that the average size in here might not be big enough for that flute worm. I'll have to pull up the video from when me and Greg were out here and show y'all a clip. But I mean, we were catching 1s and 2s that had really big heads and bigger bodies. So like you'd think that somewhere mixed in here there's going to be a 4, 5, 6 pounder for sure. Dude, I got a branch that came through my scupper plug and knocked it out, like, and I'm stuck on it like it's through my scupper hole.
It is?
Yeah. Hey, first one, baby. Whew, I thought that was a big one. He's right around a tree. Look, this is gonna pop right out too. Maybe not. Ooh, first fish. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, not a crazy big one, but it is the first one we've landed. We've had 3 or 4 bites since we've been out here. The amount of time that we spent for this one small fast. That's how you know it's been a long day. This one small bass took us some time, but it's stay persistent. Had to switch our lures around a little bit today. We finally got us one. Also, we left our paddle back here, so we need to go pick that up probably, because I like to have that to use for another day. So, woo, let's go. Yeah. Big mouth number 1, baby. Out of that kind of sparse cover. They're kind of weird in here. They're not, you would think they had their noses just up against the trees, especially since it's summertime. The water's not super hot, but man, this isn't a big one, but like this body kind of just gives me hope that like there's big ones in here, you know, that there's going to be 2 and 3 pounders somewhere. You just have to kind of weed through these to get to the big ones. If you probably need to up the size of my jig, but at this point we're just trying to catch something. We're going to another pond this evening, so today's just been a very, very interesting day. Like, interesting is really an understatement for today. Today's been weird, honestly. It's a good Larry and Alex first video collab trip. Like, just a very weird day. All right, boys, we have made it to pond number 2. You've probably seen this one before. We fished in the kayak a few times on this. This is actually where I think I caught my first big swim bait fish out of this pond. All right, boys, we have had a day of fishing. This is pond number, what is today? Or that's how you know it's been a long day of fishing. I said what is today, not even what pond number this is. It's pond number 4. Alex, you're gonna have to go check out his video. He had a pretty decent day. Guys, everything that possibly could have went wrong today as far as just catching fish and techniques and everything, like caught one on a chatterbait this morning, didn't even know it was hooked, couldn't keep up with it, popped off. I've hooked a lot of fish today. Me and Alex both have hooked a lot of fish today. Alex lost like a 5-pounder this morning. It's just been slow. It's been one of those days that's like it's one of those fishing reset days where you have to be like, okay, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and tomorrow has got to be better, because I mean, we had all the bites today. We had every opportunity in the world to catch 20 apiece today. It was just slow. Alex had a good day in the last 2 ponds we went to. It was a little slow for me. It took me a minute to figure them out, but that's just fishing. You know, tomorrow I'll have a day and Alex will be like, how are you doing that? You know, so that's just fishing. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. It's something a little bit different. I'm happy we had Alex to hang out. We didn't have a lot of on-camera time together except for in the twin troller, but we still had a lot of fun today. We're going to do it all again tomorrow. So the next couple of videos on the channel are going to be featuring Mr. Alex Red himself. Hi! So we're about to get these kayaks out of here. We're going to go eat some dinner at Jim and Nick's, and we're going to get back to it tomorrow, not tonight, because it's going to be dark. We might go night fishing. Alex, you want to go frog gig tonight? You want to go frog gigging tonight? He said yes. We're going frog gigging. All right.
I know you're impressed I can get up on that.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. How was the day?
How was the day?
Yeah.
I had a good day. It was fun. I mean, I'll be totally honest. I'm really kind of, I used to be one of those guys, I was like, if we don't catch 5 for 20, I'm mad. I'm not that way anymore. Like, now I just enjoy coming and adventuring.
Yeah, doing something different.
Yeah, like going exploring.
Okay.
And like, so today, urban pond fishing.
Yeah.
And going and catching a 4-pounder in a pond, and then catching a spot in a pond, and like we're right here behind the shopping center. It's just like, it's really fun. So
yeah.
I had a ton of fun today. Like I've been enjoying fishing so much more lately. It's been really funny. Like I don't know why I'm enjoying it as much as I am, but I am, and it's been a good time. So
good.
Now we
Now we have a trek. I might need to borrow your rope.
Borrow my rope.
Okay.
Borrow my rope anytime, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chasing the bag, I'm racing the clock. Look at them block, watching them flop. Used to see this in my sleep when I ain't had shit but my thoughts in the car. I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes.